Hey there, everybody. Welcome into this extra special edition of ESPN FC Extra Time. We're joined by Don Hutchison, Shaka Hislop, and of course, Stevie Nicol. Gentlemen, we have a ton of questions to get to, but Stevie, I want to start with you with something from the show. We had a little bit of a debate. Was it a penalty? Wilfried Zaha against Manchester United. We had a disagreement with the other two. You be the tiebreaker. What do you think?
Penalty kick all day long. Goes through the back of him to get to the ball. Yes, he gets the ball, but not he's already kicked Zaha, so that means it's a penalty kick. And I can't believe VAR never even went anywhere close to it. And by the way, there was another one. Harvey Barnes went through in the Leicester game against Sheffield United, was about to shoot, and got the most blatant, obvious shove in the back as he's going to hit it. And nobody said they did anything about it. I couldn't believe it. Somebody's decisions. Yesterday we had 2. Today we got 2. We got 4 in 2 days that are just like... It must be because there's no crowd. That's my only guess.
Fair enough.
What? Oh yeah. Why is it? What's the crowd got to do with it, Stevie? Just wondering.
Well, because I'll tell you why. Because every single time there's a foul, whatever team it is, there's an eruption, and so everybody sort of gets on their toes and thinks, oh, we better have a look at this. Whilst there's zero going on, and it's almost, well, it is a practice game kinda, so nobody seems to bother, particularly the referees.
If Barcelona doesn't win the Champions League, should they sack Quique Setien? Shaka, what do you think?
Yeah, the crowd played a part in my decision there. Listen, if they're done with the Champions League, the season has been a complete and utter failure on a number of levels, right? First of all, let's be honest. Barcelona and the success of their season depends on one thing or one other thing, and that being Real Madrid. They haven't gotten the better of them on either front. And then add to that
how many things is that, Shaq? One thing and the
saying,
other thing. How many is that?
No. I said one thing, and it's based on the other team, Real Madrid. That's what I said. But added to that,
Clean me, is it? Hold on.
Hold on now. Added
Hold
to
on.
that, you can't fit Griezmann in. There's nothing redeeming for Setien about this season.
Speaking of nothing redeeming, which prediction was worse? Don predicting West Ham will finish in the top 4?
Don predicting West Ham.
You don't even need to know.
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't care
what's the contenders?
There's no possible other question that gets near it.
Hold on. Or Robbo saying Zidane will be sacked within the first 2 months of the season. Remember, after Atletico Madrid beat Real Madrid 7-3 in the preseason here in the States, Robbo was on that Zidane train out of town.
That's worse. You just won the league, man.
Again, here's the answer.
Stevie?
Well, I did about 15 seconds ago. I did actually 15 seconds ago. There's not even a question close to that, but there actually is. I forgot about that one with Robbo, you know. There's actually a contender, but I'm going to say Don wins it by a head.
No,
just crosses the line in front of Zidane.
It's got to be Robbo, man. Zidane's just won the title. You couldn't get it more wrong.
Dan the Orange Man. Oh, no. Sorry, skipping ahead a question. Frank McManaman asks, what was it like playing against your former club? Was it awkward or did you enjoy it? Don, you've had plenty of former clubs.
Loved it. Loved it. Got so much adrenaline from playing against your former clubs, whether they've either let you go or they've sold you or you left on good terms. It was always nice to go back to your former clubs and just put on a performance. I can remember many, many moons ago when I left Liverpool and went to West Ham. We played Liverpool that season on a nighttime game under the lights at Upton Park, and I ended up scoring 2 in a 3-1 win, I think it was, and that was nice.
Shaka.
I tell you what, spoken like a true Everton captain. Hey.
I'm just saying, it's just the only game that come to mind.
Oh dear.
Dan the Orange Man asks, Shaka, how did you know where to set up your wall on a free kick? We saw this with Barcelona last week. Did you ever get blamed for setting up your wall in the wrong position?
No, I mean.
Never? You never were ever blamed once? Never?
Not for setting up my wall, Paulie. The one thing I could do.
To be fair,
was
it's
the
not that
strength of my
difficult. Hey,
game.
Seb,
Yeah.
it's pretty straightforward. You don't need to be a goalie to set a wall up.
Actually,
That
the
was
goalkeepers
my-
don't settle the wall up. It's a second man on the wall that lines it up. Keeper's got nothing to do with it.
That was the strongest part of my game, Seb. Setting up the wall.
Left a bit, right a bit, left a bit, left a bit.
Oh, boy. All right, gentlemen. Zach asks, get back to the football here. Other than Cantwell and Grealish, who else on a relegation-threatened side do you see signing with a new Premier League club? Don, you got anybody in a dogfight that you see staying up?
I was a Cantwell fan at the start of the season, and I've seen him since lockdown. He's had his hair in braids. He's been walking on with these gigantic earphones in, texting on his phone instead of warming up properly. All right, he's had an injury, so I let him off on that one. But his performances ain't been good. They're not exactly attracting any suitors. I would look to Bournemouth, actually, and I would look at people like Josh King, Callum Wilson. I think there's players in that Bournemouth side when they go down. I think a lot of clubs in the Premier League would certainly take.
Stevie, what do you think of Cantwell's hair?
Honestly.
He doesn't even have to say
You
anything.
shouldn't have allowed out the house.
All right, we're getting down to the end here. Stevie, have you ever scored an own goal? Of course, we saw just some calamitous own goals in the MLS's back tournament recently.
Yeah.
You got any good ones?
Have I ever scored any calamitous own goals?
Yep.
Oh, I scored an absolute beauty against Middlesbrough away at Ayresome Park. I think it was a season before they knocked it down. And they just got rid of the you can't pass it back to the goalkeeper rule. And I was having a shocker. My head was all over the place. And in goals, we had the biggest, tallest man with the widest span in David James. And I actually managed to lob him and with a pass back.
Remember that? I was there.
Honest to goodness. Hey Don, what a goal that was. Honest to goodness. You talk about
It was the perfect
you talk
lob.
about a calamity.
It was the Shaka,
Well, I was
it
about
the
to just
best
give it a
lob.
little
It
tickle.
was almost like he'd done it on purpose. It was the best lob you've ever seen.
And it's really weird because my head was over the shot, but I remember it clear as day. I was going to give him a little tickle straight to J-Mo, and as I'm going to kick it, I thought, you're not allowed to do it. And then I didn't quite give it. Instead of booting it, I tried to hit it harder, but it just lobbed over Big J-Mo under the crossbar. Never even hit the ground, straight in the back of the net. Absolute beauty.
It's like he's proud of it.
Well, I can laugh at it now, I can assure you. I won't laugh at it today. I was like, get me home.
Get that up on YouTube.
Don, we got the same question for you. I don't know why Midu asked it twice. It's his third or her third question here in extra time. Have you ever scored an own goal, a memorable one at that, Don?
Not really memorable. Mine was a scruffy one, and I think it was against Leeds for Everton at Goodison, and it was just a scramble in the box. I mean, nothing is near as good as Stevie's. His lob was ridiculously good. Mine was just a scramble in the box. Someone had a shot, ricocheted off my chest and went in the back of the net. Embarrassing, definitely. But I think I actually started the game when Stevie scored that goal. And I can remember looking around thinking, I'm at one of the biggest clubs in the world, and he was one of the best defenders in European football, and look what he's just done.
You've got a chance.
To be fair,
Got a chance.
hey, I'd gone, by the way, I'd gone by then. Not only my legs gone, my head had gone as well.
To be fair, Don did use the word was. In there. Shaka, were you ever credited with an own goal?
Oh, well,
Nah,
in fact, by the way, I'm 58. I can hardly still be, you know what I mean?
Deb, no. Well, the only time goalkeepers get
Never got blamed for a wall, never got credited with an own goal. We're rewriting your history books here, I see it.
The only time really you get credited for an own goal is if it comes off the post and hits in the back. It's only happened to me once, and that was in pre-season. And I was out for 6 months with a broken leg. I was my first or second game back, and a free kick hit the post and hit me in the back and went in against Exeter or somebody. As I say, it was pre-season, so I'm not sure if that counts.
So you did.
It's a pre-season friendly. In any record book, anyway. Listen to Lobby over there. What it all counts.
He knows he ain't going to sleep tonight, Shaka. He's going to think, yeah, man, I hit the post and hit me in the back. Could have done a bit more there.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.